French Valley traffic, Centurion 6158 Romeo will be taking off runway 18, left-hand departure to the east, French Valley.
Likely off. Selective off. Increasing throttle.
96 is left downwind, turn in base for full stop at 18, French Valley.
Over. Push right on. 5, 6. Push out. Full torque check. Selective. Increasing RPM. 9. Interesting.
French Valley traffic, Husky 410 Victor at Griffin, taxiing runway 18, run up, French Valley traffic.
Victor Sierra.
Final 18, full stop, French Valley.
Close traffic. About.
French Valley traffic, Skyrock 12 Quebec over late scanner leaving 35 for 5,500 French Valley. Clear now for 3, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, that's 84225, taking off runway 18 for a crosswind departure to the French Valley.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 taking off on taxiway Alpha for right close traffic, French Valley. Now this is French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on right crosswind for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley. French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on right downwind for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley. Engage 120 green and center, coverage on Velo and 0
Cherokee 76 Quebec, taking runway 18, straight up departure.
Valley traffic, Cessna 84225 on the upwind, making a left crosswind turn to the east over to Vail Lake, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on right base for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, 76 Quebec, departing the area to the south. French Valley. Traffic, citation 882, Quebec Sierra is on 10-mile final for runway 18, French Valley. French Valley Center, Jet Center, November 882, Quebec Sierra is on an 8-mile final 18. We're going to be with you till 1 o'clock. Jet Center.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 taking off on taxiway Alpha for right close traffic, French Valley. French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on right crosswind for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, citation 882, Quebec Sierra, 4-mile final 18, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on right downwind for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, Husky 41 Sierra Victor, taking off runway 18, departing straight out, French Valley traffic.
Landing gauges 120 green, answer center, carpets on yellow, engine room way, no warning lights, carpets on.
French Valley traffic, 41 Whiskey, holding short, 18.
French Belly traffic, helicopter 320 on the right base for taxiway Alpha 4, French Belly.
French Valley traffic, Texas 2, Foxtrot Golf, over new construction, inbound on the 45 left downwind, runway 18, French Valley traffic.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on final for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley.
Let's land on the path and look.
Traffic 41 Whiskey, departure runway 18 with the left number, departure to the north and south.
French Valley traffic, citation 882 Quebec Sierra, clear of 18 over to the Jet Center. French Valley traffic, Husky 41 Sierra Victor, departing right crosswind departure to the north, last call, French Valley traffic. French Valley traffic, Texas 2, Foxtrot Golf, entering to the left downwind, runway 18, French Valley traffic. And French Valley 7 Delta Lima sticking active, it'll be straight out, 18.
Inbound for the 45 for runway 18.
French Valley traffic 41 Whiskey, turning crosswind 18, French Valley. French Valley traffic 41 Whiskey, turning downwind 18, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 taking off on taxiway Alpha for right close traffic, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, Texas 2, Foxtrot Golf, turning left base and runway 18, French Valley traffic.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 225 at 4,800 over Vail Lake, passing control by French Valley.
French Valley traffic, Texas 2, Foxtrot Golf, turning final, runway 18, French Valley traffic.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on right crosswind for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley.
Traffic stack 12 Quebec, late scanner 5500 southbound pursuit construction, traffic pattern entry, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on right downwind for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, November 820H Lima, is over new construction. inbound for the 45 for runway 18, French Valley traffic.
French Valley traffic, check them 2, Foxtrot Golf, clear runway 18, French Valley traffic.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on the right base for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk 12 Quebec approaching new construction on the 45 for the traffic pattern, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on final for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley.
5 runway 18, French Valley traffic.
Apple Valley traffic, Skyhawk 734, Victor X-ray, 10 miles to the south, be coming in for Taxiway 18.
French Valley traffic, November 1808 downwind for runway 18, French Valley traffic.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk 9912 Quebec is inbound on 45 over new construction for runway 18, searching for that downwind traffic. No conflicts from Victor X-ray, as long as you don't mind us in touching over at Apple Valley, no one get out of here.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 taking off on taxiway Alpha for right close traffic, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, 820 at Lima is turning left base for runway 18, French Valley. French Valley traffic, Skyhawk 9912 Quebec is established on the downwind for runway 18 for a closed traffic. Touch and go. Have the base traffic in sight. French Valley traffic, 820 at Lima is on final for 18, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, this is Piranha State Circle, we're on the RNAV 18 to French Valley.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on right crosswind for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley.
November 19760, are you up?
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk 9912 Quebec, left base runway 18, touch and go French.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on right downwind for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley.
Traffic, Cessna 170 Echo is 3,500 over Skinner, taking up to the 45.
French Valley traffic 12 Quebec final 18 touch and go French.
French Valley, Pilata State Circles on the RNAV 18 coming up on about a 4-mile final 18 French Valley. French Valley, Cessna 72983, 10 miles east, 3,500, go on to the 45 for 18.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on right base for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley.
And French Valley traffic, Pilatus 8 circles on a 3.5-mile final for RNF 18 French Valley. French Valley traffic, Pilatus 8 circles on a 2.5-mile final on the RNF 18 to French Valley.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk 12 Quebec upwind 18 French.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on final for taxiway Alpha 4, French Valley.
What's your distance at French Valley per mile?
Already over the taxiway.
Sorry, couldn't hear you.
The helicopter is already over the taxiway, the short way.
Okay, 8 Echo is on a 1-mile final for runway 18 French Valley.
French Valley traffic, November 8208 Lima. It's on left crossing for runway 18. French Valley traffic.
French Valley traffic, Pilatus 8 Echo short final, runway 18 at French Valley.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk 12 Quebec is extending our up one for that crosswind traffic. Got you in sight, French. Thank you, and 820 Lima is turning left downwind now for 18 French Valley. French Valley traffic, Skyhawk 912 Quebec, left crosswind 18 French.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 170 Echo is on a 2-mile 45, runway 18 French Valley. French Valley traffic, Pilatus 8 goes off runway 18 Alpha 3, French Valley.
Interior, this is French Valley Jester. Go ahead and come west to the Jester. We'll see you in the PC-12 and Marshall from there.
Okay, see you guys.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk 12 Quebec downwind, runway 18 French.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 170 Echo is on a 3-mile 45, runway 18 French Valley.
French Valley traffic, Sirius 52 Mike Kilo, we're departing on 18, leaving the pattern eastbound French Valley.
Yeah, French Valley, Cessna 72983, we're about 5 miles east, into the 45 for 18.
French Valley traffic, Skyhawk 12 Quebec over the hill, left downwind 18 French Valley.
French Valley traffic, Cessna 170 Echo is doing a 360 and then entering on
clear.
Alright.
Nice, good job. How was it? Any problems?
Valley traffic,
no problem.
8 to the north.
Nice, yeah, looked pretty good. Good approaches. A little with traffic we had to divert a little bit. Good job. Okay, then let's head back to Long Beach, huh?
Okay. Before we depart, I'm gonna...
Good idea.
French Valley 72983, entering the 45 for 18.
French Valley traffic 820, Levi's on left base for 18, French Valley. French Valley traffic, Shanghai 12 Quebec, extending our downwind for the base traffic, French. Valley traffic is 2 Mike Kilo,
One more time, okay.
Going to be departure of the French.
Okay, but you could also use this page, that's also nice, then you have the ground speed a little bigger. I think that's better than the navigation side,
Right.
or than the map side. Because here you have the distance, 1500 miles.
Base 18, technical French.
Yeah, let's use that one. Sure.
Off. Where's the throttle? Okay, you just want to steer green, I'm center, carpets out of yellow, engine jams green, no warning lights, and more than half fuel. Get up, pick up.
Okay.
French Valley traffic, there's 2 Mike Kilo, left cross of departure of the 3.
Okay, remember, now you're gonna need a little more arm cycling and left pedal.
French Valley traffic, Shanghai 12 Quebec, 2
Because
mile final,
I'm
18,
back.
technical French.
French Valley, Cessna 72983, turning downwind, midfield, 18.
So if you want, you can also take off here, because there is no obstacle.
Okay.
Then you can just taking off a beam, a beam Alpha 4, right on with departure.
Okay. French Valley traffic, helicopter 320, taking off a beam to taxi Alpha, or right downwind departure, French Valley.
Okay. Still, it would have been nice to check the runway, but we just saw one guy's on downwind, so we can, upwind, so we just follow him.
Okay.
So that was my mistake, but usually it would be a good idea to check if somebody's on the runway. Let's lower the collective a little more forward cycling. Forward, let's go 40 knots.
Final west runway 18.
At least 40 or a little.
1800.
Nice, yeah.
Block. 135 is about 2 miles to the north of Bell Lake, 3000, question 4500, maneuver expansion.
French Valley traffic, F70 just west.
Let's go to 1650 first, before you turn.
Sorry, traffic been in Fort Delta Papa, 3 mile 45, to left traffic 18.
French Valley, Cessna 72983, turn base 18.
French traffic 820, left 18, French for runway 18, French Valley.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 on the right downwind for right downwind departure, French Valley.
That was actually a pretty long walk from Alpha 2 to Alpha 4. Longer than I expected.
French Valley, Cessna 72983, final 18.
70 knots, altitude looks good.
We'll go
Fort Delta Papa, over the
300.
downwind 18, French Valley.
After
French traffic 820, Levi's also turning left
After the end
downwind
of
for
the
18.
downwind.
We got the open and
For now it's maybe also a good idea to stay at 2000, and then when you're a little further away you can go to your first altitude.
on a 4 mile final, 45 final.
45 final.
45 final, 4 mile final, which is French Valley traffic 5 Delta 68 Whiskey is on a full mile, 45 for left downwind 18 French Valley.
I'll go climb and go 300.
French Valley traffic 734 Tango Sierra 3,000 feet, 1 mile to the north of Skinner. Just flying by you guys southbound.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 departing from right downwind to northwest, French Valley.
French Valley traffic is on 12 Quebec, left crosswind 18 French. Traffic and put us on the left station.
So 300 is, you want to intercept that one, that's also fine.
Sorry, traffic and put us on the left station 184.
Yeah, we have an antenna inside. Good. That's a crazy location for a house here.
Right.
It's just here on the mountain.
French Valley traffic.
No neighbors.
2 Quebec, left downwind 18 French.
That's a jump, just 165 on a feasible. 1.5 miles to the east side of Bell Lake, 1,500 maneuvering stalls. North.
French Valley traffic, Bonanza, put us on the short final 18 full stop, French Valley. And French Valley, Cessna 72983, clear 18.
Okay, so your first checkpoint is the Canyon Lake.
Right.
Okay.
8 minutes.
Okay.
French Valley traffic, helicopter 320 2 mile northwest, heading northwest, last call, French Valley.
Nice, good job.
French Valley traffic, on 12 Quebec is midfield number.
Nice, 80 knots, 2,800. Looks good. There's another antenna here. And we have about
Delta traffic, jump away, we try 4 climb
16-17 gallons of fuel. So should be more than enough. Maybe you want to zoom a little out now. And I also always like to zoom in a little bit when I'm close to traffic or in a traffic pattern, and then zoom out to make sure I know where I am, where traffic is.
Gonna prep the Corona Sita 132.7.
Customer traffic, we shot 5, departing 29 right.
Okay. What else can we do already when the workload is a little low now?
Engine gauge check and position report.
Yeah, good job raising car plate a little bit, it was a little close.
Right. Engine gauge 120 green, up to center, carbon out of yellow, and general PMs green, no warning lights, and more than half fuel. And
So now I would check Lake Elsinore. It's always good in this area, Lake Elsinore traffic, especially because of the parachute jumping guys. They also say Lake Elsinore.
right. South, heading north. Let's take the checkpoints. After we cross the checkpoint, we're gonna go 280, 2,800.
Okay.
And now we're 5 mile.
About 5 miles sounds good.
Lake Elsinore traffic, helicopter 320, 5 mile southeast, heading northwest along the 15th, Lake Elsinore.
Lake Elsinore traffic, blue tow plane departing, 29 to left, vertical either.
Okay, one guy is departing on runway 29er over there. At least that's what he said. This, no, that's another guy. This guy is in the air. Okay, so 80 knots, ground speed. So this line would tell you, hey, if you want to go direct to Long Beach, you would have to turn left. 45 miles left. And it also tells you if you fly 270, that would be right next. So that would be a straight line to Long Beach, right?
Right.
Local traffic, dynamic activity in 2 minutes, 14,000 feet below, use caution for the next 10 minutes also.
Moonshine 4, clear to drop.
Clear to drop, Moonshine 4.
So we have about, there's about 16 gallons, right?
Right.
How long can we fly with 16 gallons?
1 hour and 40 minutes?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. That's pretty good. Maybe, yeah. And when we fly 80, how far do we get in 1 hour and 40 minutes?
1 hour?
So 1 hour 40 minutes. How far would you get when you fly 80?
80 miles and 120 miles?
Yeah, a little more, yeah. So that would be like the maximum, right, with all the fuel. But when we do flight planning, then we would also account for a little reserve fuel, right? We need to plan with 20 minutes. So we would also say we can fly 1 hour 20 minutes, then we maybe come 110 miles or something.
Right.
But yeah, good job. Okay, I think this guy, Moonshine 4, is pretty high and flying over. He's probably gonna drop parachute jumpers now. Okay, it's 23 degrees, almost 3,000 feet with our power here.
23.
Elsinore traffic, city at this time, 14,000 feet below, use caution for the next 5 minutes also.
3, 4?
How much?
23 point.
23.4.
Maybe 23.1 here.
Yeah, or 23 only, because we are 20 degrees.
Right.
This is 2,000, this is 4,000, so we are at 3,000 almost. So maybe we can use about 22 and 22.9er for max takeoff. Right, so we just take something between 2,000 and 4,000. It's maybe between 21.8 and 22.2, so about 22.0, and then 22.9er for next takeoff.
Right.
Especially when you fly higher, you always want to double check how much power, especially also when you want to land somewhere. Because usually in forward flight we don't need that much power, but when you want to land, you want to check how much power can I pull for my landing. Okay, ground speed 76, a little headwind like you expected it.
traffic, 672 is on a 3 mile straight in 10, Lake Riverside.
you do again? The work that is low?
What is your report?
Yeah, let's do another one.
Lake Elsinore traffic, helicopter 320, 3 miles northwest, northeast, heading northwest at 2,800. Lake Elsinore.
Nice, yeah. So the more radio calls we do, the better, right?
Lake Elsinore traffic, 672 is on final for 10. Lake Riverside.
So that's Lake Riverside. I don't know where exactly that is, but at least it's not here.
Right.
But yeah, a lot of areas use the same frequency. That must be pretty close because the Riverside is just over there. I don't know what Lake Riverside is, but I know Riverside. Okay, the next checkpoint is the
cement.
Okay, this quarry.
What?
Yeah, it's very precise on airspeed and altitude, really good job.
Thank you.
Over 7 moonshine, 4 over the code, no one will left off.
Lake Elsinore traffic, helicopter 320, 5 miles north, heading northeast along, northwest along the 15 Lake Elsinore.
Yes, this guy is over there. It's more than high enough, so no factor.
Elsinore traffic parachuting in 2 minutes, 14,000 and below, Elsinore drop zone to be clear.
So if you do a cross country like that, and then there is maybe bad weather or anything that you have to decide that you have to divert, then we could do that diversion procedure, right? So we're gonna brief that a little more and then practice that a little more for track lab preparation. Or we can already brief it a little bit now. So like Christine said, there is this steps that we have to do. And what I like to do is I divide it in 2 parts, right? So let's say you cannot go to Corona because, I don't know, there is bad weather. Then you want to maybe divert to Riverside or March airbase. And first of all, what you would do is, can you remember you would find out where is your location, right?
Right.
So at the moment you're at your checkpoint, so you know your location, and before flight it's anyways pretty easy to find your location. So you can just check it here and you can say, hey, I'm 6 miles south of Lake Matthews, for example. Lake Matthews is over there. And then you would note the time. So you would maybe write down this time. You could start a timer here. You could start this timer. Then you know, because when you divert, you want to know, hey, how long did I fly now, because in case you get lost or something, you know how far you have to fly back. And then you would just turn in the general direction, so you know, okay, Riverside is on the northeast, so you would just turn northeast and fly in this heading. So this is what I do, like, this is the first things, so the first part. And then you're more or less flying in the right direction, and then you would do your calculations, right? So what is your exact heading? So you would, before that, you can just use 2 fingers, and then you can see exactly, okay, it's 13.3 miles, the heading is going to be 047, so 050 you could use, right?
Right.
Then you can exactly fly 050, and then you would do your calculations. This is the distance, 13 miles. You have your ground speed here, 76, so you can calculate how long you need, how many minutes, how much fuel you're gonna need. Then you check how much fuel you have.
Lake Elsinore traffic.
Then you can decide, hey, I have enough fuel, so a go decision, or it's not enough, we have to divert somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah. Did I already send this picture in the group chat? With the diversion?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah. Because this is something, this picture, you could use that on your, you could import it in documents, right?
Right.
And then you have it always with you. In case, you should know it by heart, but in case you need a reminder, you can just switch over real quick. Oh yeah, I sent it already.
5, jumpers way last out tandem.
This one now.
Elsinore traffic. Blue tow plane turning final 11 right.
About 7 miles, so gonna change the Corona seat.
Okay, good idea, yeah. Getting pretty close. And then you said you want to stay at 2,500,
500.
okay.
I'm gonna prep the elevator.
Yeah, I mean, it is almost, so when you do a last call over Santana Canyon, you're pretty close to Fuller, so you could also change to Fuller. But if you want, yeah, you can also go to LA Basin in between. But you could also just switch from Corona to Fullerton.
Right.
But it's both okay. There's one guy 1,200 feet above us, coming up 2 miles. You can look out for him in this direction. Well, he's still pretty far away.
Left base, runway 25, Corona.
He's over there.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, there should be 2 guys over there. This one. And, oh, there is another one. Oh, they're getting pretty close to each other.
Right.
From that Skyhawk 886, setting final. Runway 25, Corona.
South east, transitioning to the west along the 91.
Yeah, if you want, you can also stay a little more south.
Right.
It's first of all a little shortcut, and most importantly, you're gonna stay a little farther away from Corona. So maybe you can turn already.
Okay.
Maybe it just flies 2 miles south of the 91.
Gonna hold it at 4 miles.
Okay. Can do that, yeah.
check, engine gauges 123 green, under center, carpets out of yellow, engine no warning line.
Runway change, 26.
South. Corona traffic, helicopter 320, 4 miles southeast, transitioning to the west along the 91, Corona.
Nice.
I forgot to mention altitude.
Then maybe on the next one.
Now I'm gonna go down to 2,500.
Yeah.
You guys can go if you're ready.
Sounds good. 773, corner traffic, 773, with us, take us, runway, for left, slow traffic, corner traffic.
There's one guy next to us.
Right.
400 feet above us. Oh yeah. Yeah, 10 o'clock, I see him.
Oh yeah, I see.
One guy is taking off on the runway.
Right. Corona traffic, helicopter 320, 2 miles south, heading west along the 91 at 2,500, Corona.
Traffic 77, Echo departing runway 25, start departure.
Okay, this guy is doing a straight out departure.
Right.
Or is it the next one?
Probably that one.
But the other one is also taxiing on the runway, so I'm not sure which one.
Oh, right.
Didn't hear the call sign really. Because this one is Delta Tango. The other one is not on the ADSB yet. 77 Echo.
Right.
Corona traffic, 773, for the Tango left crosswind, runway 25, Corona.
Okay, this guy turns crosswind, so then the other one is doing a straight out departure.
Corona traffic, 773, for the Tango left downwind, runway 25, Corona. Corona traffic, 773, for the Tango will be departing the runway to Lake Matthews for practicing Corona traffic last call.
Right.
Okay, 2500. Okay. Yeah, maybe when we get close to Long Beach, we wanna, yeah, so here it's pretty short leg,
Right.
so you have to descend a lot. Yeah, that's gonna work. You can stay at 2000, why not? Because we're gonna fly just north of Long Beach, right?
Right.
Just there we have to make sure that before we go to Long Beach, we are down to 700.
Sorry, Q2 traffic is in sight.
Awesome.
Okay, this guy is also over Rotterdam, so maybe let's do a call. This is pretty close. Do you see him?
Yep.
Okay. Maybe you can tell them where you are, that you see him.
Right. Corner traffic helicopter 320, 3 miles southwest of the field at 2,500, heading west along the 91 corner.
Traffic 277 Echo, we're over the Prado Dam at 1800, we're climbing up to 3000, we have the helicopter in sight over the pass.
Okay, he has us inside, that's good.
Lima traffic, 4 Mike Echo, about a 3-4 mile per hour range.
What's his airspeed? 80 knots. We have 77, so almost the same speed. But he's climbing, maybe we can already start to descend a little bit.
Okay.
Or actually, yeah, because then he gets higher than us. Oh, he's very close, huh?
Right.
But yeah, he has us inside, so it should be fine. Let's descend maybe a little more. Do you see him as well?
Yeah, I see.
Lima traffic, 4 Mike Echo, short final, runway 22 Lima.
You know, he should be 200 feet above us already, according to ForFlight. Is he above us?
Yep.
Okay.
Right shoulder, little above us.
Okay. So if he would not have us inside, then I would turn and do maybe a left 360 or something. So that's why it's nice if it has have the helicopter inside.
Gonna do a last call.
Okay.
Corner traffic helicopter 320 over Santa Ana Canyon, heading west at 2000. Last call, corner.
We can stop descending then.
Cesar Max, looks like observatory, southeast bound footing.
LA Visa traffic helicopter 320 over Santa Ana Canyon, heading west along the 91 at 2000. LA Visa.
Oh, that's very good call.
Cut the
It's a little hard to see sometimes here, huh?
right. 250.
Now you're thinking about the radio call for Fullerton.
Right.
Yeah.
6 mile east, we can transition to the west along 91.
Yeah. It's more like, I don't know why, but on the right side, so the Fullerton airport is not exactly in the middle of the airspace of Fullerton for some reason.
Oh,
So it's more like 7 miles. So when we're gonna do the call here,
right.
gonna be about 7 miles, so maybe 7 miles. Just want to make sure he knows we are still outside of the airspace.
Right.
So maybe you tell him 7 miles east at 2,000 feet. That's also interesting for him. Maybe he tells you then to change your altitude.
Right.
Maybe not. Power lines. Guy has the same heading that we have, huh? Almost. He's always next to us. Over there.
This is my bad to take you up by 110, 142.
there's one guy coming our way.
Right.
Maybe he's gonna tell us about the traffic.
Right.
Yeah, make sure you stay at your altitude.
Hotel, traffic 12 o'clock, 7 miles off the direction altitude, indicates 1,900 type unknown.
Looking for traffic.
Alert to tower, helicopter 75320, 7 mile east. Request transition to the west along the 91 at 2000.
You can stay next to the
75320, Fulton Tower westbound transition directly over the 91 freeway approved. Fulton altimeter 3003.
West transition approved. Archimedes 30003. Helicopter 320.
yeah, the 90.
320, traffic 1 o'clock, 4 miles eastbound. Mooney altitude indicates 2,300. They'll climb above you.
Looking for traffic.
Looking for traffic, helicopter 320.
Yeah, so the 91 is over there.
Maintain your altitude. The helicopter is 500 feet beneath you. You have additional traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles opposite direction. A Cessna at 2,900. Report that traffic in sight.
Roger, Mooney 47 Hotel, maintaining altitude,
especially said
looking for traffic.
direct over the 91.
That Cessna now is 11 o'clock, 3 miles.
So let's make sure we stay really exactly over the 91 then.
Roger, yeah, I got him on the iPad.
Okay, this is Mooney. Just over your plant, your check plant. 400 feet above us. We're still 2 miles away, so as we get closer we'll see him maybe.
Mooney 47 Hotel. That traffic shouldn't be a factor. They should pass above and behind you. Now you have traffic 11 o'clock, 3 miles southbound to John Wayne, a King Air, altitude indicates 2,500.
So that's another.
I'm looking for traffic.
Got abrupt bridge.
Mooney 47 Hotel is climbing to 3,500.
47 Hotel, that King Air is 10 o'clock, 3 miles southwestbound to John Wayne, 2,800.
Roger, I'm watching him on the iPad. Okay, maintaining altitude 2,600.
Behind that King Air, 1 mile and trail, 3,500.
Yes, I got a traffic
is
for
a
this
182.
Yeah, I got him on the iPad too.
Nice, 2,000 feet here.
24-7 Hotel, looks like all traffic will pass behind you. No factor, frequency change approved today.
That's it, thank you, good day. What's that sound?
But the other guy that was always flying with us, he's not under the frequency, right? Because he overflies the airspace.
Alright.
That's why we don't hear this guy.
Fullerton Tower, Fitness Drill 259er Echo Alpha, Santa Ana Canyon 4,500, inbound for landing with uniform.
Fitness Drill 259er Echo Alpha, Fulton Tower, well above Fullerton airspace. Report the beam to your Yorba Linda Water Treatment Plant. and plan straight in runway 24.
Okay, report beam the water treatment plant, and then straight in runway 24, Niner Echo Alpha.
Niner Echo Alpha, no traffic advisories or AT services will be provided until you beam the Yorba Linda water treatment plant. You're outside my radar coverage.
Okay, Niner Echo Alpha. Fourth and down, landing 1072 November, just left Los Alamitos, inbound landing 24, and we have uniform.
1072 November, full and tower. Maintain pattern altitude of 1,100. Make left traffic runway 24, traffic 2 o'clock, 4 miles eastbound along the freeway. A helicopter there at 2,000.
1,100, looking for the traffic for 24, Mooney 1072 November.
So probably he's gonna tell us also about this guy. So they just departed from Los Alamitos, which is over there.
No.
And so it's this guy here. Right? Yeah, this guy. He's gonna be 1,000 feet below us. So as long as we stay at our altitude, we should be fine, because the tower told him to stay at 1,100.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, traffic behind and to your right at your 5 o'clock, 2.5 miles southwestbound, a Skylane there at 3,000 descending.
See this guy?
Nope. Looking for traffic, helicopter 320.
Mooney 72 November, wind 170 at 4, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24, Mooney 72 November.
Okay, the other guy should be over the intersection here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, good job. Yes.
Still 9 Alpha Echo, I've got you on radar now. Traffic 5 miles north of you, southbound, 2,900, indicated a Skyhawk. Make straight in runway 24.
Straight in 24 and traffic in sight, Niner Echo Alpha.
The 2089 looks good. Maybe another gauge check.
Gauge green and out of yellow. 0 PM's green, no warning lights. And about half you.
Okay. Oh, there is an amusement park. It's also on the far plate.
No.
The roller coasters and stuff. The airspace is so big, Fullerton takes a long time to cross it. So here we have to be careful we don't get confused with the wrong road, right? So this is the 5 highway, and this is the 91.
I'm probably going to be a little slower than this guy. Do you want me to do a 360? Because it's Niner Echo Alpha.
9 Alpha Echo, he's not inbound to Fullerton, sir. He's going to Avalon.
Oh, Niner Echo Alpha.
Helicopter 72 Sierra, previously called 5 o'clock traffic. It's still 5 to 6 o'clock, about a mile, 2,500 southwestbound Skylane.
40 for us.
Helicopter 72 Sierra, descend at or below 1,600. 72 Sierra, at or below 1,600 as soon as able.
At or below 1,600, helicopter 32 Sierra. Okay, let's go for the descent. He has set the wrong
32 Sierra, affirmative. Descend at or below 1,600, 32 Sierra.
At or below 1,600, 32 Sierra. Yeah, he was a little confusing because he said the wrong call sign.
Mooney, half mile final runway 24, clear to land.
Number 2 following Mooney, clear to land 24, Niner Echo Alpha.
Helicopter 32 Sierra, the Skylane is overtaking you off your left now at 2,500.
Traffic inside.
Traffic inside, helicopter 320.
320, resuming on navigation, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved, 320, good day. So, now we're going to the ADA.
Good.
Juliet 1853 Zulu, wind 1806, visibility 10, sky clear below 12000, temperature 26, dew point 14, altimeter 3003, ILS runway 30 approach news, landing departing runway 30, 26 left, 26 right, tower frequency 119.4, advise reach runway request, clearance available 18.15, grounds on 133.0, flight and hold short operations in effect. East caution, flocks of birds in the field airfield, crane 0.4 west of the field, 161 feet AGL, running 30 Mauser is out of service. Pattern operation is limited due to staffing. Advise initial contact, you have information, Juliet.
DL, runway 30 Mauser is out of service. Traffic pattern operations are suspended until further notice.
280 is overlying.
Initial contact, you have information, India.
So, yeah. So we have Juliet. Because sometimes it's overlaying a little.
Ship information, Juliet 1853 Zulu, wind 1806, visibility 10, sky clear below 12000, temperature 26, dew point 14, altimeter 3003, ILS runway 30 approach news, landing departing runway 30, 26 left, 26 right, tower frequency 119.4, advise reach runway.
So, information Juliet 180 at 6 and 2630 in use and frequency 119.4.
Very good, nice.
And I'm gonna descend to 1000.
So what you could say, so this is the 91605 already.
Right.
So if you wanna contact him, you could say B2 Sierra, 75 B2 Sierra, coming up the 91605 for your position, and then
North Downey.
arrival.
Wait information Juliet.
Yeah, and landing at Maverick.
Right. Coming up to
91605.
91605. Long Beach Tower helicopter 75320 coming up to 91605 intersection. Request North Downey arrival and landing at Maverick with information Juliet.
Number 0 Whiskey Charlie, I will call your turn, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Yo, come on, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, 0 Charlie.
Air 75320, allow me start North Downey, approve, report 1 mile out.
North Downey approved, report 1 mile out, helicopter 320.
Nice. So if you would not get, if you would ignore us, then we would have to fly a little bit around the airspace, right? But now we can just follow the 91, and then when we see the Downey, we intercept it. So some reference points for the Downey is actually a little hard to find in my opinion. So you see this tank farm? So we know it's before the tank farm. So maybe 1 mile or half a mile before the tank farm. And it's about in the middle of the Long Beach. So you can maybe then check where Long Beach is, right?
Right.
There will also going to be a big street, also parallel to the Downey. And this is the Lakewood Boulevard. So that's the street that we use for our base turn when we are in the pattern.
Okay.
So maybe that's also a good reference point. So it has to be just a little bit after the Lakewood Boulevard.
They're going to be a right turn out. You're straight out to park your discretion on a 26 left, quick takeoff.
Clear takeoff, take off.
Runway 27, 70 knots and 100.
Okay, sounds good.
From the 11 Quebec, on a 26 right, clear the way.
965, clear to land, 11 Quebec.
November 0 Whiskey Charlie, right turn at your discretion.
Right turn, minus correction, 0 Whiskey Charlie.
November Christian Crew Check 208, traffic in the down, on a 26 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 26 left, career check, 08. Don't suppose there's any chance we can get once around left close, then the departure?
November 9 Kilo Whiskey, contact now.
Over ground, 9 Kilo Whiskey.
Career track 208, traffic upwind is going to be a westbound departure, make left traffic, runway 26 left.
So this road is a...
1607, quick takeoff.
Exactly, yeah. I think that's the Lakewood Boulevard.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's the Lakewood Boulevard.
Short 26 right close traffic.
Alright, 660 Sierra Papa, Long Beach, right traffic on...
It's between the Lakewood Boulevard and
Take up 26 right, 0 Sierra
this
Papa.
tank farm.
Then going to flight 158, Delta 330.
That's going to be that big white building I told you
Okay,
again.
sure, working on your release.
That one?
No. Oh yeah, you mean that one, yeah? Over there with the red sign on top.
Right.
Yeah. So that we already know this is the down here.
31 runway 26 left, clear for the option, traffic in position, runway 30.
Clear for the option, 265 to the hotel.
And then what you could also do is you could click here,
Call me ticket.
US helicopter, and then you see the down here as well, right?
Creek check 1032 Long Beach, turn left at the river, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Nice.
So this one?
To next arrival, going to set them all
This
final.
one.
Right.
With a lot of trees. So next to this white building.
Gonna go down to 500. Slowly.
November 6 November Golf, contact SoCal departure.
Departure 6 over Golf. Tower Cessna 783 Delta Golf, 6 miles west, 26 left with Juliet.
November 783 Delta Golf, Long Beach, turn a direct left down, runway 26 left.
Okay, left downwind for 26 left, 3 Delta Golf.
November 0 Whiskey Charlie, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 0 Whiskey Charlie.
And so like on the West Wardlow, they tell you report 1 mile out.
2518 Delta.
He did that now as well, right? So would read back, sometimes they also say 1 mile north,
Juliet.
or
518 Delta Long Beach,
report cars.
change and basic
Cars is also a road that is 1 mile north. So
605 interchange.
just that you know what cars it is.
26 right, 18 Delta.
And then when we get the clearance, we again cross all the runways at 500.
Right.
So when we landed the Maverick, we just crossed the street and left turn to the tower.
Exactly, left turn around the tower, just like usually.
Right.
We try to cross the runways
32 traffic on the other
pretty
side.
much in the middle of
inbound
the runway.
descending at a 2,800.
So guys, can you already prepare?
Let me check and do you want to remain?
Creek check 208, runway 26 left, clear for the option.
26 left, clear for the option. Clear for 20 right.
November 0 Sierra Papa, runway 26 right, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 26 right, 0 Sierra Papa.
32 Sierra landing Maverick, catch you on risk.
Landing at Maverick at my own risk, click the 32 Sierra.
Okay, yeah, so 1 mile north is, you see this road here?
Flight 158.
Just south of the lake, this is the cars. That's about 1 mile north.
Yeah, amendment.
Okay, got it for the
Let's go a little left.
Okay, Cyber Creek Tech 1032, can we get frequency change?
Creek check 1032, frequency change 3, if you're going to SoCal, it's 27.2.
27.2, Creek Tech 1032, thanks.
Maybe even a little more left. This is about the middle here.
I don't know, just gonna go down to 60.
Cherokee 3 Hotel. You're following a Cessna just south of you. They're descending at a 1,800.
Traffic is 3 on hotel.
Good job, landing is, everything is prepared. We're at 500 feet, 60 knots. Field.
November 6278 Golf Long Beach, are you on?
Yes, we're 2,700 now, so there you go.
November 78 Golf, I assume you just want to transition to Compton, out to your discretion, altimeter 3002.
78 Golf. Afternoon Tower, 102 Romeo Echo is straight at 30 out of 2000.
November 102 Romeo Echo, Long Beach, turn 30, clear to land.
Go ahead, 30 102 Romeo Echo. Long Beach Tower, name down for 3 to Delta, holding short runway 26 left, Delta ready for departure.
November 30 Delta, Long Beach Tower, traffic in the down, runway 26 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 26 left, 30 Delta.
November 18 Delta, runway 26 right, clear to land, hold short to runway 30 for landing traffic.
Directed numbers, 1-8 Delta.
1-8 Delta, that's approved, but running 26 right, clear the land, hold short to running 30 for traffic.
Hold short 30 for traffic, 26 right, 1-8 Delta.
November 0 Sierra Papa turn left Kilo 3, gonna go.
Left on Kilo 3, over to ground, 0 Sierra Papa.
November 3 Delta Golf, turn to base now, continue.
Hey, base now, 250, a little low. So you can keep this altitude until you intercept
running 26 left, take off.
Okay, left crosswind for Avalon, 30 Delta, remember take out 26 left.
30 Delta, that's approved.
30 Delta.
Okay, 3 Delta Golf, running 26 left, wait for the option. Yeah, 3 Delta Golf, running 26 left, wait for the option.
Clear for the option 26 left, 3 Delta Golf.
Cherokee 3 on hotel, extend down, traffic is a airplane to your right, 2 miles on running 30.
Nothing inside, extend down in, 3 on hotel.
November 2 Romeo Echo, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles eastbound is a Cherokee at 1000. They'll be off your right side on your short final. There's additional traffic on a half mile final running 26 left to precede you through the intersection. One more thing, traffic landing running 26 right is going to hold short of the intersection for you.
Copy all for 2 Romeo Echo, we're going to be slowing up shortly.
Make sure you don't raise too much until you are close to the ground, because otherwise you are pretty high on power. We can get a little lower.
Okay.
Let's get a little lower.
Justin 119 or Foxtrot Romeo, closing short 26 left, request left at the river.
Justin 119 Fox Romeo, Long Beach Service, stand by. Cutter flight 130, 158, clearance please, 118.15 for reroute.
Okay.
Check 208, understand you need to left of the river now?
That's firm, sir.
Sure. Cherokee 3 on the turning base now, running 26 to the left, continue, traffic in position.
That's
186 left, continue, being position, 3 on hotel.
November 30 Delta, traffic head to your left, also south of the river is a Cessna climbing at 1,800.
Traffic inside 30 Delta.
nice, good set down.
November 9 o'clock for Romeo, traffic on a 1 mile final, running 26 left, line up and wait.
26 left, line up and wait, 9 o'clock shot Romeo.
Okay, 3 Delta Golf, and again.
Ground 3 Delta Golf.
9 o'clock for Romeo, turn left at the river and a 26 left.
First time Downey, first time Bullet.
6 left.
Nice.
Just take off to the left at the river, 9 o'clock shot
Yeah, just
Romeo.
make sure on the
November 3-1.
approach, you really go all the way to the ground, you don't want to stop here. We were a little high, you could really raise the collective a little later that we get down out a little faster, because otherwise you need pretty much power to slowly descend, right?
Right, over the phone, over the ground.
Other than that, really good radio calls.
Tower helicopter 7096 Lima, across midfield at Los Al, requesting that pad design with Juliet.
Yeah, and also nice navigation, seems like there was no problem, so you used kind of combination of flight and the Nablong, so that is actually nice, so all the sources we can get. Then also the North Downey was nice. So this is one of the reasons I like really these breadcrumbs, this green line, because for the check ride flights you're also going to do North Downey departure. And then when you come back, it's going to be kind of hard to find the Downey, then you can just follow the old green line, which is really nice. Yeah, and like I said, if you don't get your clearance here, we could also have just flown over here and then do the Downey like this. And then we would just say 5 miles north, request North Downey arrival.
You said to exit into an area that
nice, but yeah, good flight. Nice solo, patterns were nice. They had also a little luck with the weather, it was good.
Right. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it was a good experience with a little traffic on French Valley, it was nice.
Long Beach Tower, Cessna 60 Sierra Papa, holding short 26 for right close traffic.
Number 660 Sierra Papa, Long Beach Tower. Make right traffic, runway 26 right. Clear takeoff.
Yeah, but for the, then for the solo cross country, that you're gonna do the West Waterloo then again. Because we need the time anyways.
Right.
We're gonna need a lot of solo time. Yeah, then it's a little longer.
And Lobby Tower, helicopter 90 Bravo Zulu, that's signature pad.
Then I can just use the
Juliet, southward under departure.
order one,
Yes.
previous one.
Did you save? So this is the older one or
Yeah.
today? Okay, yeah. You could also save that one just in case. Oh, that one just in case you wanna, but you don't have to. But yeah, you can use the older one. You can use the same checkpoints.
90 Bravo Zulu lobby.
But of course, the wind correction angle and everything you have to.
Right.
3
You have to do.
Wind 1506.
0 Bravo Zulu, thanks.
Cherokee 3 on hotel, extend downwind.
Sit down to Cherokee 63 Hotel.
Out of flight 158, traffic crosses downfield, runway 30
minutes,
Delta.
throttle close.
Last point.
30
Delta 3, line up away, Clear 158.
Helicopter 96 Lima, hold E, 730.
Roger, helicopter 96 Lima. Tower 65513, Lima, holding short 26 left, or northeast, departure runway 605.
5513 Lima, Long Beach, standby.
This is the helicopter you're gonna fly in Korea, right?
Right.
Instro.
Landing 26 right with Juliet.
China right base of the 6.
Not the prettiest helicopter in my opinion, but.
Right.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Long Beach, China right base over the 605 on the 26
Seconds.
right.
Right, now base over the 605, 26 right.
And then the 0 Sierra Papa, turn across and now, extend downwind.
Turning cross, when it's set down, 60 Sierra Papa.
Flight 158, running 30 at Delta 3, clear for takeoff.
30 Delta 3, clear for takeoff for the runway 158.
Cherokee 3 on hotel, yeah, I'll fire this.
You'll clear my base, 3 on hotel.
November 0 Sierra Papa, running 26 right, clear for down. November 660 Sierra Papa, Long Beach, hello, running 26 right, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 26 right, sunset, 60 Sierra Papa.
Helicopter 96 Lima, Pat 2304, clear to land.
Pat 3, clear to land, helicopter 96 Lima.
November 5904, square your base over to 605, please. I'm going to have a 737 departing 1830 prior to you.
59 Hotel, square the base.
November 3 on hotel, base your discretion, traffic in position 1830 and 26 left, clear for the out.